All right, greetings, class, and welcome to week number 9. That is right, week number 9 of your 9443 class, which is your academic libraries class. As always, I'm your professor, Dr. Jace K. Austin, and we are going to make this one very, very short today. It will probably be 15 minutes, maybe even less, because we just really do not have a lot to talk about. You all, as far as state of the course, I'm going to go ahead and jump into state of the course right now and just say that for the most part, you all are doing well. I am trying to get caught up on grading discussion boards, but the discussion board quality has continued to be very high level, and I am very pleased with that. I will also say that for the most part, everybody everybody has turned in their first essay assignment number 1, except for a one or two of you who did not tell me beforehand that you were going to be late, so you need to go ahead and get those in, even if there is a late penalty. And then there are a couple of you who did tell me that you were going to be late. You had some life situations go on, and I said that was fine. But for the most part, everyone has turned things in, and so I am excited about getting caught up with grading in this class and going from there. But you all are doing just fine. And then one thing that I want to let you all know is that really, when it comes to heavy assignments, you only have one more left, because that's just the nature of this class. This is not a class where you will have to do a lot of writing and that sort of thing, and a class that needs a lot of assessment. This academic libraries class is more so an informational class. So yeah, there is a lot of reading, but outside of that reading, there is just not a whole lot that you have to do, okay? And so, yes, really outside of discussion board prompts, the only things that you all have left really are the final, which is due, I believe, it is due in December. I just don't know when. December 11th. And then also you have the November 14th sync session, and we will have some people coming in to tell us about community college librarianship on the 14th. So that's going to be a panel that should be pretty interesting. And aside from that, all you all have left is discussion board prompts, aside from that one more paper and then one more sync session. So you're just a little bit past halfway through the course, and already you've done the bulk of the work, okay? So pat yourselves on the back. From here on out, it's a lot of reading, yes, I know, and a lot of discussion, yes, I know. But that's what this class is. It is to acquaint you with academic libraries, and as such, yes, it's going to have a lot of reading, because there's a lot of information to throw at you, but there is not a lot of assessment. All right, outside of that, we might keep this one even under 10 minutes, because really, there's just not a lot that I really want to say this week, because it is sort of I don't know, this is more of a week where, yes, if you want to learn more, then you can certainly do some independent study on what I'm about to talk about now. And I'm not going to talk about what I'm going to talk about very long. This is going to be relatively short. But what I did want to talk to you all about outside of this state of the course update is just the fact that there is mentoring in academic libraries. So mentoring for academic librarians is a thing, just like mentoring for professors and for new faculty at universities is a thing. So the reason I want to bring that up is, first of all, if you do want to learn more, this is optional, but there are a lot of readings that you can find just by Googling. All you have to do, hold on, my dog wants to go outside. Give me one moment. Okay, yes, so sorry, I'm back. Again, if you want to learn more about mentoring in academic libraries and mentoring for academic librarians, really all you have to do is just kind of Google around, and there are a lot. Part of the reason why I'm actually not going to really go into depth with this with the check-in video is because I was hoping to find a resource either through ALA or somewhere else where there's just a page that tells you some basics about academic librarian mentoring, but every time I try to look for something, and that's why I'm looking at Google instead of Google Scholar or a database, but every time that I kept trying to find something, it was just a lot of academic papers and not something like a blog or something that I could just discuss really quickly. So I'm not going to break down an academic paper because that's going to make the video too long. So what I'm going to do is just say, yes, you can do some independent study, mentors for academic librarians. The thing that I want you all to remember is, yes, if you are actually going to go into an academic library, there is a good chance that you're going to be either assigned a mentor or encouraged to find a mentor, okay? And The only time that that would not be the case usually would be if you're at a smaller academic library or if you're at a community college or something like that. But typically, if you're at a university or if you're at somewhere where they grant tenure to their librarians, yes, there's a good chance you're going to be either assigned a mentor or encouraged to seek a mentor. So, one thing that I do want to recommend, and this is just, you can take this advice or leave it, it's all up to you. But one thing that I would recommend is that if you go into an academic library and you are assigned an internal mentor within the library, I would also encourage you to find an external mentor who is somebody who has similar career goals to you, but somebody who does not work at your institution. And then you have somebody that you can talk to if you need to speak about what is happening at your institution without ruffling feathers or damaging yourself or your career prospects or something like that. Okay, so I have seen quite a few academic librarians who had both an internal and external mentor, the internal mentor being somebody who was at their institution that they worked at, and then the external mentor being somebody that they connected with. And it's pretty easy to connect with librarians, actually. You can do so through through various listservs. You can reach out to ALA, you can reach out to roundtables within ALA that suit the interests that you have within academic libraries. You can reach out to the ethnic caucuses within libraries within our field if you are somebody who is a constituent to that particular ethnicity. Like, for instance, if you are Hispanic, you can reach out to Reforma. And I know that Reforma has a mentoring program, and Black Caucus of ALA, which I am vice president of, also has a mentoring program for Black library school students, but we can also increase that for Black academic librarians. So there are ways to get mentors, and it's not a bad idea to have one. So some of the things that I would do with my mentor, just really quick, when I had one, well, I still have one. I still have actually like 3 or 4. But when I was in my first job, which was a residency at UNC Greensboro, my first professional job within libraries, my mentor would do things such as tell me about opportunities for publishing and presenting, review resume, review CV, help me with planning one-shot sessions because I was doing instruction as a librarian. My mentor would make sure that I was on task, making sure that I was producing as much as the university expected me to produce. So those are the types of things that your mentor is probably going to assist you with. And then also, if you become involved in some of these various things like emerging leaders or the Minnesota Institute, and you can Google these things. I'm not going to take time out of the video to actually explain exactly what these things are because they can be easily Googled. And you are librarians, therefore you are people who seek and find information. So I won't tell you exactly what they are, but I will say that these are the types of programs, also the Minnesota Institute, and some other things that will help pair you with mentors, help you get a mentor, and help you get a mentor of substance that can get you or help get you where you are hoping to go. So really, I'm actually just going to leave it right there because I think that's all you really need to know on this mentor piece from me. And if you want to learn more, then yes, go ahead and do some Googling around or search some databases. And there is plenty out there for you to read as well. So with that said, I am Dr. Jace, and since the Major League Baseball playoffs are going on, I would say that I think most of these players are hoping to get past third base. In a baseball sense, y'all. In a baseball sense. All right, I will see you all next week. Thank you.